Hello and welcome to another ROFFS weekly ocean conditions update in the Gulf of Mexico. This is the week of July 15th, 2024. Jumping right into things in the Eastern Gulf, you can see the loop current here offshore, pretty far offshore and down a little bit to the south, working up towards Lloyd's Ridge, Atwater Valley. You can see there's now a large counterclockwise rotating eddy in here that's formed over the past few days. This clockwise rotating eddy here centered south of the double nipple had been much larger out over the DeSoto Canyon. This counterclockwise eddy sort of compressed it up in. There still are some good edges in the DeSoto Canyon south of double nipple into Redfish Valley, Chandeleur Valley down towards the dump site. Being helped by down to the southwest by this counterclockwise rotating eddy here southeast of the dump site. Over further east, you did have two eddies in here. Now it's sort of more one larger one, located southeast of the unexploded ordnance, but it's still pulling blue water all the way up here northwest of Florida Middle Grounds, southwest of Cape San Blas, in towards the wings, the squiggles, and east southeast of the unexploded ordnance and the spur. There has been some yellowfin tuna, some white marlin, some sailfish in this area over here in the Eastern Gulf in the past week. Out on these areas here associated with these features, out towards the Lloyd's Ridge, Atwater Valley, DeSoto Canyon, the edges of this blue water, fishing rigs, the Blue Marlin Grand Championship last weekend. There were 9 blue marlin weighed and I believe 106 caught total, along with some white marlin and some sailfish. Was a record for the Gulf of Mexico. So in the Eastern Gulf of Mexico, fishing is good. There are fish out there. There was also caught by our clients on the Rising Suns, I believe 197-pound yellowfin in the tournament as well, which was a tournament record, and multiple others between 160 and 180 pounds. Some nice wahoo, some nice dolphin. So there is good conditions out there throughout in the Eastern Gulf. In the Western Gulf, central Western Gulf, you have this loop current eddy down south here that has drifted southwestward slowly. There is some cleaner blue water coming up now off of the northern side of that, pushing in, just about getting to the Green Canyon now. You have some bluer water inshore of 100 fathoms that's sort of cut off from the offshore section. You have a clockwise circulation here northeast of Green Canyon. A large counterclockwise rotating eddy out here to the south and southeast of the Flower Gardens area. This eddy out here continues to prevent the bluer water coming up from Mexico and the Western Gulf from getting up in here off of Aransas Pass. As you can see here, this eddy continues to pull a large mass of turbid green water out between East Breaks, Hilltops, further east and to the southeast over the dump site, out towards the Hoover Diana rig, and around the southern side of this eddy. Around the northern side of this eddy and the northwestern side, there is some, as you can see here in this chlorophyll image from this past weekend, some bluer water. But as you can see, these boxes are about 60 miles each. It's a good 180 miles to that cleaner water out of Freeport, out of Aransas. It's way out there. Your options out of Aransas, you have a large eddy out here. It is northeast of Colt 45. Is pulling some cleaner stuff that was bluer and blended blue. It's now blending. It now looks like it's mostly blue-green. It's hitting the 100 fathom edge in some places, but your only options out of Aransas You're either going to have to run out and fish this eddy, which is way out there, or you're going to have to fish the edges of the cleaner water around this eddy, or continue to run further southeast and fish the edges of this water coming up from Mexico. Unfortunately, this is the most amount of green water we've seen this late in the season in a number of years off of Texas. If you're fishing in a greener water, you may want to try and get your baits down deeper. There may be some cleaner, bluer water underneath that surface turbid green water, but the conditions just don't look as good in the west, unfortunately. Give us a call. We will try and give you the best areas to fish in the Western Gulf, increase your chances so you're not fishing in the green water. Give us a call, 321-723-5759. That's about it for this week. We'll come at you again in 2 weeks. Remember, we are on summer hours now, Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, Saturday, 9 to 4. You can always order online, www.roffs.com. Don't forget our social media channels at ROFFS Fishing on Facebook and Instagram. And we'll talk to you in 2 weeks. Thank you.